He is ready to party, okay?
Level 2.
Calling out to all you party people out there, he is getting in. As Dimitri, level 2, they have been fully baited here. Level 2 is hit by the bottom lane of Saigon, but it does not matter. As trying to hand that kill over, but no, it is just going to be Dimitri who does pick it up. Dimitri into the back line, and he will be going down. Give that kill over to Froggy as a really nice turn comes in from Saigon Buffalo.
Yeah, really nicely played. Froggy comes over immediately to set this one up, and just don't have at this stage of the game enough damage. You have a little bit of CC, obviously, with this Jarvan pick, but it wasn't set up with a lone. Flash again.
I don't know about this one. They have that Ignite ticking, but the damage is coming through. 5-Kid and Shogun will go down at exactly the same time with only the supports left to fight. Here comes Alone. He does have the Predator on this Galio. They're trying to get on top of BeamJ and take him out, and they should be able to quite easily. The last hit will come over to Straight, unfortunately, as he is now 2-0-1.
Yeah, that's the really unfortunate part about this is the Renata is actually the one with the bounty here. So not only do you have the 2 kills off...
Mark going to be picked up here for BeamJ as it is traded back, and the action is just non-stop in this game as Alone will be taken out. Froggy with the red buff, enjoying his time. No Meganar here is Lonely next.
Yeah, I mean, they're committing right over to him as Meganar's gone.
He does flash away, and he has the hop as well, so it will be enough to get him out of dodge, but had to use his flash.
It's just once again one of these moments for AZE where the communication seems to be very split. Lonely's not coming over even though he has his Meganar bar. And it's a selfish choice because he wants to catch the wave that's crashing into his turret.
Committing. Diving this, he has the Ignite, and this should be enough. The second Q comes through. The thumbs up will come in as well. Oh no, this is potentially a dead Jarvan. The slow is going to come through. One more hop, and here comes TF as Froggy will be the one to scoop that kill, and more action, of course, in the bottom lane as the sun comes in to stop the bullet time, and Shogun gonna pick up another kill.
This is a play-by-play caster's dream.
Oh boy.
11 kills in 9 minutes here. I said it was going to be bloody, but I was mostly talking about some of these 5v5 team fights with the combos and some of the...
Sneak that Rift Herald as he will flash the wall and get to safety. Froggy, he's trying to help out as actually Dimitri traps himself in the own Cataclysm as now the stopwatch will get so much value. Froggy's still alive as he has the Kindred ultimate on the backside of that, and this is just going all wrong for Team AZE. Saigon Buffalo are cleaning up.
A scrappy game, Valdez, is what we are watching right now, and Team AZE seems so desperate to force these fights to go in their favor. They had the opportunity in the draft to pivot to a scaling bot laner and try to play a little bit slower, move away from this. We're not done yet. I'll make a point after this. Rift Herald's going to crash down. Straight's coming over here. I'm a little bit worried, but they do walk away. They do respect it. They had the opportunity to change up their draft. They did not. They went into Saigon Buffalo's hands here. Saigon Buffalo is the better team at these scrappy early games. They picked a Gnar into the Camille. Lonely gets picked twice. This is exactly what I was talking about in the draft. This is a champion that needs his Gnar bar to survive these moments. He hasn't been able to do so. His jungler hasn't always been on the same page. They've been a little bit disjointed. And this is going to happen very likely again.
Lonely might be okay. He's got some help coming in, but he just gets chunked so fast, and Alone is just 5 seconds. 5 seconds away from that ultimate to potentially save him as Dimitri going to miss the Flagon Dragon now. Again, 0-3 on the Gnar, not able to side lane against this amount of pressure from the side of Saigon. Nobody gets caught by it. The re-engage comes in from the side of Saigon, and a massive bomb over the top as now we do have a little bit of trouble there for the side of Hazmat, but he is the only one that was in trouble, and the rest of them will just be slaughtered underneath just everybody and all the gold.
All right, so Valdez, you remember I made a statement on our side. I think I would argue AZE is the better macro team. We didn't go to a game where I'm talking about late game macro, of course, vision control. We didn't go to a game where we got to see that. But I'm going to have to take that one back, unfortunately, this game. Based on what we're seeing, based on the lack of coordination, perhaps some nerves here, but AZE are not playing this game in terms of controlling how they're going to rotate, where teleport cooldowns are, etc., as well as they have in their previous losses, in fact. And, you know, plays like this where you try to commit everybody on top side there to save a Gnar who's just trying to survive and farm under turret means you put yourself open to a Camille to just teleport on top of you. They want to take that fight. They're absolutely looking for it. You're going to avoid it.
Yep, that's the end-to-end. And, you know, we talked about the TF and how far ahead he is. BeamJ now has 5 marks on this Kindred already, 15 minutes into the game. And yeah, this might just be a formality at this point, guys. I mean, there's not too much else to say. They're just taking every turret on the map. I love the tempo that Saigon Buffalo are playing with. And I mean, this is what you love to see out of our Vietnamese team.
You see it all the time when Ziggs has a lead. You know, he could push so quickly. You just group up as 5. You take turrets off the map surgically one after the other while just tossing out your abilities. You just Q. Yep. You have your Leandri's burn damage coming through. You're so far ahead in levels that one Q takes out half the health bars of almost anybody. You ult, you force a flash, you ult, you might kill the enemy 80 carry straight up if she's not at full health. And soon, even if she is. So it's just an oppressive style, one that AZE needed to prevent. And then we could talk about the Galio combos with bullet time, then we could talk about the Narvars, then we could talk about all these other things, but it ended so quickly. Saigon Buffalo controlled it so well that this is not really even a game anymore.
Yeah. Again, just I think that Saigon Buffalo were just better at responding to some of those early game tempo plays, and the second they got ahead, it was like a non-stop freight train with knives on it and needles attached to the tips of the knives. Really impressive stuff from them. Now 12,000 gold ahead, and Team AZE, they're not giving up without a fight, that is to say. We have seen teams in the past just kind of get this far behind and then try to go for a turtle and look for the super late game, but Team AZE still looking for some of the fights. Not sure if that's going to work out for him. We were talking about the Dark Seal. We do have the Majias finish already here for Froggy, who is really enjoying this game.
He's building Lich Bane as well, just to add insult to injury. And I mean, the freight train is now like a bullet train, but it's also got like a space shuttle's worth of rockets on the back of it, so to help it go at the maximum amount of speed. It's a 12,000 gold lead pre 20 minutes, pre 18 minutes we are looking at here.
Yeah, Saigon are like, yeah, we see you, T1. Maybe we can outdo you. And,
remember they played the Kindred?
They played the Kindred, and now I think they're actually challenging for most dominant game so far at MSI. As 5Kid, it's not going to be saying 5 head after this one. He's just going to run away.
You bomb the Misfortune. She can't be anywhere near this.
He doesn't get to play the game, unfortunately, as that is going to be the end of straight. Hazmed over the top is going to take down 5Kid. Meanwhile, we have Rift Herald in the bottom lane. So just basically pushing everything as the stun will come in. Maybe Hazmed just a little bit over the top there. Maybe didn't have to dive into 5 of them.
But you know, he's going to get a Rift Herald charge onto a Nexus turret, so it's okay. Oh, the Galio gonna miss. There's the charge.
Yeah. Well, it's not looking too good here for Team AZE, unfortunately. Saigon Buffalo gonna be coming through with an insanely dominant victory. We'll see if they end the game here, or if they will show a little bit of...
Valdez, they ended the game a few minutes ago, in fact.
Oh, sorry.
But the Nexus hasn't fallen yet. Yeah, that's the part where the victory screen goes up. But I do want to kind of bring this back to a more real setting here, because, you know, like I said, like we've been discussing, this game will end in the next 5 minutes or so. But this is a really rough loss for AZE. This is a game that was basically a must-win for them. They're 0-2 at the end of and now going 0-3 at the end of this first round robin. Makes it extremely difficult, because this group is essentially a 3-person group, like Group C, except you have less chances and only one person gets out, not 2. And you know, losing like this, when you have DFM in your group, you have Saigon Buffalo in your group, it's almost like this loss right here means they're not getting a group. Now, technically, there is still a chance, of course, but given expectations, based on what we've seen so far, it seems extremely unlikely.
Yeah, Bean J just going ahead and collecting the orange buff before he does continue on with the rest of this game. I think he did get his 7th mark there as well. Froggy just going to flash away from this one. We finally do see nice little combo coming in. They do get that immobile, awesome dude in the bottom side, as Hazmed is just casually taking down the Nexus turret and just waiting for his slower teammates to catch up and join him on the onslaught.
Just a quick little teleport back in. The minions are coming. And AZE know this one, unfortunately, is doomed.
Yep, that's going to do it for this one, guys, as we do have Hazmed once again hookshotting in and looking for more. Will they collect their KDA, or will they just end the game? They will just end the game. Down goes the Nexus. Saigon Buffalo with an insanely dominant victory over Team